Hello everyone, welcome to Quant Masters. I'm Harshita Alveli. Today we have Sreeja with us who got placed in TCS recently. So she is here to share her experience with us. Let's talk to her and know about the package, the job role and entire interview process in detail. So hi Sreeja,
Hello, ma'am.
how are you?
I'm fine, ma'am. How are you?
I'm fine, Sreeja. Firstly, I would like to congratulate you for getting placed in TCS. I'm very happy for you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I'm very grateful to Quant Masters and all the trainers of Quant Masters for their guidance. It wouldn't have been possible without them.
Yes, thank you. And before talking about anything else, could you please tell more about yourself, Shrija?
Yes, ma'am, sure. Hello, everyone. My name is Sreeja Roy. I am from West Bengal. Currently, I am in my final year of BE Electronics and Instrumentation Engineering from Technomain Salt Lake. Recently, I got placed in TCS for the Ninja profile through TCS Digital on-campus drive.
Okay, so what's the job role you are selected for,
Yes,
Shrija?
ma'am. The job role is Assistant Systems Engineer.
And what's the package?
It's 3.36 LPA.
Okay, super. So was this an on-campus or an off-campus interview, Shrija?
Ma'am, it was on campus.
It was on campus.
Yes.
So you did not give TCS NQT and then get into it. This was on campus.
Actually, ma'am, I gave TCS NQT, but this selection was through on campus.
On campus. Okay. So you are a 2021 pass out or 2022 pass out?
Ma'am, 2022 pass out.
22 pass out. Okay, super. So totally how many rounds were there, Shrija?
Yes, so in total 2 rounds were there. The first round was the written online round and the second round was the interview round.
Okay. Yeah, tell us about the first round.
Yes, so in the month of July, we got to know that this drive is going to take place in the month of August. Tentative dates were given as 6th and 7th of August.
Okay.
So I got my slot in day one, slot one, which started from 9 a.m. in 6th of August. So in written online round, it was online round and it consisted of 3 sections. First one was quantitative aptitude. Second one was verbal ability. Third round was the coding round.
So no logical reasoning questions were there.
No, ma'am, no logical reasoning.
Okay, yeah. Tell us about the first section.
Yeah, first section consisted of quantitative aptitude, as I mentioned. It had 15 questions and the time duration was 40 minutes.
Okay.
And we couldn't navigate through the sections, we could navigate through the questions in each section.
Okay, so you had 15 questions and the time given was?
40 minutes.
Just for 15 questions, 40 minutes were there?
Yes, ma'am. Difficulty level was moderate.
High. Okay, questions were difficult. So you had more than 2 minutes for every question.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, tell us about it. Like what kind of questions? Questions from what topics were asked?
Yes, the topics that were asked were percentage, profit and loss, average, simple interest, partnerships, permutations, combinations, and data interpretations.
Only these topics?
Yeah, almost. Yeah.
So the questions were quite difficult according to you?
2 to 3 questions were easy and rest of the questions were from moderate to difficult. I found the permutation combinations questions to be quite hard, like 2 to 3 questions were quite hard.
Okay.
The rest of the questions like data interpretation questions were time consuming. They were not hard.
Okay. So like how many questions do you think you answered correctly?
I think I answered 11 to 12 correctly.
Okay. Around 3 to 4 might have gone wrong.
Might have gone wrong. I'm not sure.
So you think like if you had given more time, you could solve those also?
Yes, ma'am, I could solve.
So you found the time was not sufficient?
Only for the data interpretation and they were at the last. So I had to attend.
Okay. Fine. Yeah, tell us about the verbal ability. How many questions and what time was given?
Yeah, in verbal ability, 10 questions were there and time was 15 minutes.
Okay, so here, how are the questions? Difficult, easy?
Questions were not difficult, but again, it was time consuming because maximum were passages. And the options given was not like very simple. It was like, what did you infer from the passage? And all the 4 options were pretty close. The meaning were pretty close.
Okay. So you found it a little complicated.
Yes.
Okay, fine. Then the third section?
And the third section was a coding round. It had 2 questions and total 60 minutes.
Okay.
So the difficulty level, one was easy and another one was difficult from the first one.
Okay. So do you remember like it was based on what topic or something like that? What
Yes,
concept?
yes, ma'am, I remember. First one was like if 2 inputs were given, suppose 1 and 300, we had to count the number of digits that had number of numbers that had repeated digits.
Okay,
Like
like 22,
99. Yeah,
320, 223, something like that.
yes.
Okay, you had to count them. So this was one program. The other one was?
The other one was cyclic array rotation.
Okay, so were you able to execute both of them?
Yes, ma'am, I executed both of them with all the test cases.
Okay, okay. So you were given how much time?
Total 60 minutes.
60 minutes. Was the time sufficient?
Yes,
You
ma'am, I
had to
could
hurry.
solve it within 30 to 35 minutes.
Oh, okay. You could do it before time. Okay, okay. Super, super. So when did you get to know that like you have cleared the first round?
So this round happened on 6th of August and we got to know the results on 20th August night at 11 p.m. that
Okay.
we cleared the round, and in that mail only we got to know that we have our interview scheduled on 22nd of August morning 9 a.m.
So you had 2 days to prepare. One and a
One day,
half. One day,
yeah,
one day. 20th in the midnight, you told, no? Yeah. So
yeah,
they took 15 days to inform you that you are shortlisted for the next round.
yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay, fine. Then yeah, tell us about the next round. What was it? HR interview.
No, 3 rounds were there, like technical round, managerial round, and HR.
On the same day.
Same day, same day.
Okay, okay. Yeah, tell us about it.
So the platform was Microsoft Teams, and we were told to log in at around 9 a.m. Everyone was told to log in at around 9 a.m. And they told that they would call randomly.
Okay.
So I logged in at around 9 a.m. and my interview happened after 6 hours, like after 3 p.m. my interview started.
So you had to wait for the whole day. You had to wait for
Yes,
6 hours.
yes, ma'am. I had to
And your friends' interviews were happening.
Yeah, yeah. Their interview got over at before 12 p.m. only. Only I was left.
Okay, okay. Yeah, tell us about it.
Yeah, so my interview started at around 3 p.m. and it ended at around 3:30, around approx. Yeah. So at first, I had to show my Aadhaar card for ID verification, and directly after that, my technical round started.
Okay.
So at first, he told me to describe myself in one line. So I told that, and then it started with the questions directly. So he told me, what are the CS subjects you know? I mentioned that I know Python, C, VBA, SQL, object-oriented programming, data structures, and algorithms. Then he told me, what else do you know? I told, sir, I know basics of machine learning. But he was not happy with my answer. He told that you don't know operating systems and computer networks, right? I told, no, sir, I don't know about it right now. Then he was still not happy with it. Like from his expression, I got to know. Then he started asking questions on operating systems, and I told that I didn't know the topic. I couldn't answer those. Then he again asked me to repeat what are the subjects I know. I told, then he was like, so you know Python, right? I told, yes, sir. He didn't ask any question from Python.
Okay.
Then one question he asked at the last, but after that he didn't ask. Then he was also not happy with the fact that I know Python. He asked me, so it is your first programming language? I told, no, sir, I had C in my second sem. He still didn't ask any question from C as well. Then he asked that, he told that you know DBMS, right? I told, yes, sir. So then he started asking questions on DBMS.
Okay.
So
So you could answer those questions, right?
yeah, I could answer those questions. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So the first question he asked was, what is SQL injection? Then I told that, sir, it's the way that the hackers hack into the database. He told that you explain how it happens. So I did not know the process. He told, yeah, definition is correct. Then he moved to next question. Then he told that, what are the SQL commands that you use? I answered that. Then he told, what is full outer join? I answered that. Then no more questions from DBMS. He then asked about my project. Actually, I didn't project. He told that you don't have a project on IT, but your friends are having. Why aren't you having? Then I told that, sir, currently just my sixth sem has finished. My final year hasn't started. So that's why I haven't started my final year project. But currently I'm doing an internship in machine learning from Quant Masters only. So I'll soon have a project on that.
Okay.
So
So you are a part of internship of Quant Masters.
yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, please continue.
Yeah. So he told that, but then what did you do in these 3 years of college? He didn't give me a chance to answer. He continued that what project have you thought of? Then I told, then he told that what project have you thought of? Will you do something completely based on your department only, or you will combine IT department as well? Then I told that, sir, if I have to combine both departments, then I will have to do something on IoT, Internet of Things. Then he was like, yes, right. So he asked, what is IoT basic questions? I answered that. Then he asked that, why are you shifting your domain from instrumentation to IT? Then I told that, I answered that. Then he told that, so all the things that you learned in these 3 years will be wasted. Then I told that, no, sir, it will not be wasted because problem solving skills are required in every domain, which I learned from learning my subject that I can apply in IT industry as well. Then he was like, okay, then my technical round was over.
Okay, fine, fine. So this was an elimination round, or like all the students who entered had to give all the 3 rounds interview
All the
round?
students who entered had to give all the 3 rounds.
Okay, so was that like it happened continuously, or you had a break?
No, it happened continuously.
Continuously. So the next round was?
Next round was managerial round.
Okay, immediately after technical round, managerial round happened.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, tell us about it. What questions were asked?
I'll just have a look.
Sure, sure.
Yeah. So yeah, one question I missed in TR that he asked me, if you are assigned a project, how would you contribute?
Oh, okay. Fine, fine. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all. So in managerial round, my first question was, what is primary key and foreign key from DBMS?
Okay.
Then he asked me, what is the use of foreign key? Yeah, what is the use of foreign key? Then I
So
answered.
even in the managerial round, technical questions were asked.
Yes, ma'am. Technical.
Okay, okay. Yeah, continue.
Yeah, so the next, he asked me what is foreign key, and then he gave me a SQL query to solve. He told me that there is a table of containing columns like country, production, and year. You have to find out maximum production based on the country.
Okay.
So I told that, sir, I would use the max function and group by clause for this problem. Then he was like, yeah, correct. Then he told me, do this without using the max function. I didn't know the answer. I couldn't answer that. Then he was like, okay, no problem. Then he asked me, how will you optimize data fetching in DBMS? Yeah. Then after I answered that, he told me, what is tuple?
Okay.
Then he asked me, what are the certifications have you done? Then when is the last time you gave a presentation and what was the topic?
Okay. So you could answer all the technical questions, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So anything else was asked?
No, then my managerial round got over.
Also, so even in the managerial round, technical questions were asked. Almost all of them were technical questions only.
Yes,
almost. Okay. Yeah. Final round, HR round. That also happened immediately after the
yes,
managerial round,
yes,
right?
ma'am.
Yeah, yeah. Tell us about it.
So in HR round, first question ma'am asked was, tell me 3 things which are not there in your resume. Then she
Three
asked,
things about yourself,
yeah, myself.
which aren't there in the resume. Yeah. What was your answer for that?
I told that I was a schoolhouse captain, and then I was a part of the women's football team in my college. Yeah, and I love watching cricket. That's all.
That's all. Was she happy with your answer? Or
Yes,
she
ma'am.
wanted to know something else about you?
No, no, she was happy with that.
Okay, okay. Yeah, please continue. What else was asked?
Then she asked me, what are your weaknesses?
Mm-hmm.
Then she told me, tell me a situation where you resolve the conflict.
Okay. What was your answer for that interesting question?
I answered that I was a vice president of my college student chapter. So there I told that I had an issue while arranging the fest. So that I told regarding.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So then I told that she asked me, what are you comfortable with relocation?
Mm-hmm.
Then she asked me, why do you have a year gap? And she asked me the reason.
Okay.
So then she asked me, are you okay with night shifts? Then she asked me, do you know the service agreement? That's it.
Okay. So it's like they asked all basic HR questions in the
Yes,
last moment. Yeah, correct.
yes,
So it was quite simple.
yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay, fine, fine. So this was the entire interview. So all this happened in what time? What was the duration of this all three rounds?
Around 30 minutes in total.
All the three got over in 30 minutes.
30-35 minutes, yeah, max.
That's it. Okay, okay. So when did you get to know the final result? This happened on 22nd August, right?
In 22nd August, yeah.
Yeah. So the final results were announced on.
On 24th August, we got to know the
So you
result.
had to wait for just 2 days.
Yes, ma'am, yes.
You got to know after 2 days that you are placed. So how many students from your college got placed?
Around 80 students got placed.
80 students, 80.
Yes, 80.
What was the total number of students who appeared for the first round?
Around 250 to 300.
So from 250, 80 students got placed.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay, super, super. So do you have any tips or suggestions to your friends and juniors, Srija, who are trying to get placed in TCS especially?
Yes, ma'am. One problem I faced was regarding my projects. I didn't have a project because my third year just got completed and my final
Mhm.
year didn't start then. So and also I'm from non-IT background, so I faced one problem. So I would suggest that even a simple project would do, but one should have a project. Otherwise, we have to answer questions in the interview. Though my friends who got none of my friends had project, only one of two of them got a project, but
Mhm.
still we will face question if we don't have a project in the interview.
Correct, correct.
So that's one suggestion I would like to give, and the rest I entirely depended on Quant Masters, but like whatever Quant Masters suggested I followed. That's it.
Okay, super. So since you're a student of Quant Masters, would you like to share how was your experience with Quant Masters, Srija?
Yes, ma'am, sure. Actually, even 4 to 5 months ago, I was completely unprepared. Like, I didn't know any of the sections, not even aptitude, technical, logical, verbal, even the interview training. I was very much scared of the interview round. So, yeah, so I was like, when I decided that I'll start preparing for the placement, so I took a previous year question paper from a site and I was going through the questions and I was not able to solve any of the questions. So that's when I decided I have to do something. I have to join a placement training program. And as I told, I was very much scared of the interview. So I was watching one such interview experience from Quantmasters YouTube channel only 4 to 5 months ago. So that's how I came across Quantmasters. And when I
Mhm.
visited the website, I saw that everything is provided right from aptitude, technical, verbal, logical reasoning, even the interview training, resume review sessions, and the mock HR interview, which helped me a lot. So that's how I decided that I didn't think twice before joining. I joined and it helped me a lot. Previously, I would take like 1 to 2 minutes to solve an aptitude problem. Now I can solve it without even touching the pen. All thanks to Himanshu sir, of course, your logical reasoning classes as well. So yeah, and technical is my weakest part, and right now I'm pretty confident with technical. Thanks to Shashank sir, his classes, I attended all his classes. He explained so well. So yeah, I'm very
Okay.
much grateful to all
Srija.
the trainers.
Thank you so much. Thanks for the nice words. We are happy that you found it useful.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, one thing I would like to mention about Quant Masters, which I found very different here. that I would like to say that the morning 6 a.m. classes which sir took, I was like, never before in my life I attended a class at 6 a.m. So that was quite new for me, but I started enjoying it. Sir made it sure that we enjoyed it, and he shared so many stories and made us solve HR puzzles, and everything done in the class helped us in some way or the other during the placement process. So it made me quite disciplined throughout my preparation. So discipline is one thing which I got as a perk from Quant Masters. And every day we went through 3 to 4 hours of training, like technical aptitude, then again revision sessions we had. So it made me pretty much confident, consistent with my preparation. And the last thing I would mention that I'm a student of batch 13 and my training got over in the month of June. But till now, if I face any problem, I just have to leave a message and I get my problem solved. So I would like to say that Quant Masters is not at all professional, which is very much rare nowadays. And it's like a family where each and every member is taken equal care of. So these are the things I wanted to mention about Quant Masters, which I personally experienced.
Thank you so much, Srija. Thank you so much for everything, whatever you have told. Thank you so much.
My
And
pleasure, ma'am.
also, thanks for being here, sharing your entire interview process with us. So many students around are trying so hard to get placed in TCS, right? They will find it very useful.
Thank you, ma'am. I wanted to do this because I got a lot of help from the interview experiences which others shared.
Yeah, correct, correct. Thank you so much. And also, I would like to wish you all the very best for your future, Srija.
Thank you so much, ma'am.